AJ, you came into this program and within 6 months, you have just created $130,000 in revenue
Man,
for yourself.
but that's not all though. Man, let me tell you, I have been kicking ass and taking names, man. So the tattoo project that I was telling you about, the film project, we ended up getting a group of tattoo artists in Colombia to sponsor the movie. So they gave us $75,000 to shoot the movie, and we're gonna do a tattoo festival for the project and everything, man. It is bananas. So what I found out, I was doing my activations wrong in my pitches for sponsorship, right? So once I tweaked my activations and got that together, I've been getting calls left and right. Like guys are converting. We got 3 shorts for next spring that are already paid for based off of sponsorships. And it's just I mean, it's fucking dope, man. I am living the life, and I still don't know what the hell I'm doing, which is crazy. Like I swear to God, man, it's bananas.
One thing that I noticed about you when we spoke, even the first.
I'll show you this too.
Huh?
So this is my trophy. I won TV Producer of the Year for my 10-minute series, 10-minute stories project.
Oh,
remember the Veterans Project I was telling you about?
Yeah.
I won TV Producer of the Year for my network because of it.
I love this. You were like worried about like, will it work and stuff when we spoke, but you're the kind of guy who just you'll just take the steps, you'll execute them. But you're this like great example right now of kind of what happens if you just go for it,
Yeah, man. I mean, I know what broke felt like, so I was like, I'm not afraid to be broke. So
that's I think that's where the term "go for broke" comes from, right? Like
it's like know what living paycheck to paycheck's like. And the worst thing somebody can tell you is no, and you're like, all right.
I think when we were talking about your revenue goals, it was like, man, if I could make 5-6K or something a month, like I'd be happy. And it's like,
I'm telling you, that's the funny thing about it. Like even looking back on it, I was like, man, I did not know how low that number is. Like I can't even talk those numbers. Like if we're not even starting at 50K, I'm like, dude, you're not even like, you're wasting me money on this call.
Yeah.
So it's freaking crazy, man. Like I really. This has been one hell of a year, man. Like I went from absolutely knowing nothing about video, had an idea, to running an organization. We shoot 3 times a month now, just doing commercials for local guys, and it's I don't know, man. I can't explain how this happened. It's just like I say it all the time. Like people ask me, what are you doing? And I'm like, dude, I don't know. I read the prompt, I write it down, and whatever the prompt tells me to do, that's how I do it, and the shit works. Like I don't have no rhyme or reason. Like I can't explain it. It just does.
Where in the world are you again? I forget.
I am in Augusta, Georgia right now, but we film out of Columbia, South Carolina, and Charlotte, Charleston, and Columbia. And like, man, it damn near sells itself. And that's like the craziest part about it, man. I love this program, dude. Like it's so crazy. My wife is talking about getting out of the military now. Like she was gonna be active duty 20 years, and we were gonna ride this thing out. But now she's like, look. She's like, hey man, I'm ready to drop that packet. I'll cancel my commission and we can do this full time. And I'm like, not yet. I'm like, not yet. Let me figure out what I'm doing first, and then we can kind of move that way. You know what I'm saying? So
if you've been you're venturing into the multiple 6 figures in your first year and you don't know what you're doing yet, like you are going to be a 7-figure company by next year.
Man, that is the goal, bro. Like that's the goal. Like I mean, it's just. We're just going for broke, man. Like,
I love that.
It's crazy. Like, I don't know, man. I don't know how else to explain it.
Well, the reason I asked where you were is because I want people to because I remember you're in a place where like you're not in LA or Georgia or Atlanta, or like you're in a place where like you wouldn't think, well, can I even make money with production out here? And it's like, hell yes, you can.
Absolutely, man. Wherever there's a business, there's an opportunity. There's this burger spot called Rush's, right? And they suck on social media. They're just like a local, I guess a regional little burger spot. So I was like, all right, look. I was like, hey man, for $7,500 a month, we'll do 3 videos for you guys a month, and we'll run your social media. So we're still negotiating that right now. But man, that's $7,500 to shoot 3 videos. Shit, man, you can shoot 3 videos in a weekend. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then we're trying to get them locked into. If I can get them locked into a year contract, and that's our goal now, is to try to get the contracts extended. Because we started off doing just one-offs, just trying to, getting proof of concept, doing the one-offs. let me see if I can make this thing work. But now that we got case studies, now that we got proof, now that we got the national ad running, it's like, look, dude, you better lock us up now, B, because tomorrow's prices ain't gonna be today's prices. You know, and it's just, man, I'm so thankful and grateful, bro, for you just taking the call, man, and just letting me in, even though I didn't know about cameras or nothing, man. So it's phenomenal, man, just to see how this thing turned around.
Like, are you guys listening to this? Because it's about just confidently venturing forward. When I say in the program, just follow the system. It works. KJ's doing that, and I know others here are too. But like, there's always that part of you in your head that thinks, well, but I can't charge more than $3,000 because I've never done it, man. This dude, first job, $60,000.
Yep.
So and they're renewing for $70K,
yep.
And he's got, I mean, how much revenue? I mean, like you're over 200,000 if you really add up, right?
273 is where we are this year.
$273,000 this year.
I've never even been able. Before this program, I didn't even think I could speak that number into existence. Like, that number sounded so insane to me. Now it's just like, oh well, that's, you know, that was us barely trying. We're going for 5 easily. Like, every 6 months, I want to clear 500. Like, we're trying to hit 1 million next year. That's our goal. So it's crazy, man.
I love it. Now think about, with what you're doing, the team you've put together and what you're doing. If you wanted to make your own little short film, put yourself in it, become a lead actor, whatever it is that you felt like doing, like, it's a piece of cake for you now.
Yeah.
You know, take $5,000, take $10,000, go make a short film. Like, you know what you're doing now.
Absolutely.
So, you know, that's the whole idea of the system.